Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Robert Aguirre. I'm the Director of Recreation and Community Services. And today we're here for a tree memorial ceremony. The Tree Memorial Program was created to recognize individuals who have made a significant and positive impact in the Monterey Park community. This recognition is reserved for the individuals who have demonstrated the highest level of community involvement. And today we are here to honor two of my really good friends, Larry and Carol Sullivan. Absolutely. And so you'll notice this tree here. This tree was actually chosen by Carol Sullivan. The location of this tree was really important to her, and it's something we chatted about when we were choosing a tree. This tree sits here almost as a protective barrier right here in front of the library. And as we all know, Larry and Carol Sullivan have been instrumental in the success of this library. They've dedicated numerous hours to the library. And so having the tree here at the library, but not only here at this location, but also overlooking City Hall. Because we all know that not only did they care about the library, but the city as a whole was very dear to their hearts and has been very dear to their hearts. And they're involved in so many other things. I thought it was wonderful today. We had actually set up some cones in front of the curbside here just to kind of open some space up. And then as the fire department pulled up, we were like, they have to be right up here next to the event. And so I appreciate you guys pulling the vehicle up here to kind of serve as that extra background for us. Today's date was also chosen for a specific reason. For those that don't know, today's Larry's birthday. And so this day is also a special day where we celebrate the life of Larry on his birthday. I feel very lucky to have known Larry and Carol Sullivan for the past 16 years. And I'll just share a brief story before I pass it on to the council members. One thing I've always remembered and revered about the Sullivans is that any time I've seen them, the very first thing that they ask me, and this also goes for Teresa Amador, when they see me, it's not, hey, Robert, how are you doing? It's, hey, let me see a picture. What's she look like? How old is she now? And for those that don't know, this is actually my daughter over here. And Larry actually, I don't think he ever actually met her. And so having her here today with me was really special. And it was actually by chance that she was here with me today. So I just thought that was really, on the way in, I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, that's really special that she was able to be here for this today. Again, I just want to emphasize that, not only here for Larry, but also for all the amazing work that Carol continues to do for this community, and just how much we appreciate them. So today I'm very honored to open this ceremony and then also to pass it off to our new mayor, Mr. Van Gogh.
Thank you, Robert. Just friends and community members, again, we're here for this grand tree dedication. It was a recognition tree. It's now partially a memorial tree for the Sullivans. It's for both Larry and Carol. And I am glad that not just myself, the rest of the council, everyone here, you guys have been great friends to our community, to all of us, and we appreciate that. And now this is a significant place, as Robert said, because this tree oversees kind of like the two most important aspects of our city. For many of our residents, one is City Hall. I'm not going to go into all the different committees, departments, all the volunteers that they have gone through. I want you guys to research that. If you don't know, to research that and figure out yourself. And of course, the backdrop of this is the library where Larry served many years as a trustee. And of course, Carol on the friendship side, continuing to support and continue to raise money to help better this library for many, many generations to come. So, Carol, thank you so much. And Larry, thanks for continuing to look after us. We really appreciate all of your support and all of your services to our community. We're blessed to have you. Thank you. I'm going to pass it on to our Mayor Pro Tem Elizabeth Yang.
Thank you, Vin. Very honored to be speaking here in front of everyone today on behalf of two very, very good friends and loyal residents of the city of Monterey Park, Carol and Larry Sullivan. When my husband and I first moved to Monterey Park, I joined my very first commission, the Community Participation Commission. That's when I met Carol, Shirley, along with other community participation commissioners. And I was just in awe of how much Carol and Larry gave back to the community over all of these years. So, you know, they are an inspiration in the community, role models. They're the ideal residents that all of us strive to be. And they continue to give back unconditionally to our city. So I'm so happy that we're gonna have this beautiful tree here to memorialize Larry Sullivan. I live on Bradshaw and my office is on Garvey, so I drive by here every day, and I'm glad I can wave hi to Larry every day going forward. So thank you so much for your dedication to our city, Carol. Love you both.
Good afternoon. I'm happy to just echo the sentiments already expressed about Larry and Carol, and I think today's turnout is just another testament to how much they and Larry in particular and Carol have invested in so many people here in our community and in making sure our community is better. So thank you all so much for helping the city and helping the community to express our appreciation to Larry and to Carol for all their work to make Monterey Park the special place that it is. And I really want to emphasize how important, right, the city staff, or fire department, police, the library, the council, elected officials, come in and out, and I just want to quickly acknowledge a couple of elected officials and former officials here, former Assemblymember, former Mayor of Monterey Park, Mike King, very recently former council member Yvonne Yu, and Peter Chan as well over there, hiding behind a few others, and if I missed you, sorry, but really acknowledge all the leadership that we've had, and in all that time that I've been in Monterey Park and gotten involved, Larry and Carol have both been pillars of the community, and it really is community volunteers and people who are just dedicating time to make the community better, to bring the community together, that really make a community special and a great place to live and to work and to play, as Mayor Go continues to remind us, is our North Star. So thank you so much to Larry and to Carol, to your family, for letting us have some of your time and your attention as well. And what a fitting small but fitting testament to the investments and the work and the commitment that they have had to our community for many, many years. And look forward to many more years from Carol and the family as well, to continue to make Monterey Park a special place. But thank you so much, and let me invite up Councilmember Henry Lowe.
Thank you, Councilmember Wong. And you know, one can just feel all the love and appreciation just based on what has already been said, not just up here from the podium, but also down here before the ceremony began. And one can just, you know, feel how much of a presence, love, and dedication Carol and Larry had to this community. You know, I personally can remember, you know, when it came time to either the pancake breakfast at the fire station or the library foundation dinner, and you know, and Larry would come up and say, "Henry, did you buy some tickets for the pancake foundation?" I said, "Well, yes, I did. I bought 5." He goes, "That's it? Don't you have friends?" I'm like, "I have friends, you know." "Well, then buy 10 more then." Or same sentiment with the library foundation. It's like, you can buy more than one table, and but you know what though? That's because both Larry and Carol, they love this community. They had high expectations for themselves and for everyone that is a part of the community to always do better, to always give our best, to make Monterey Park the welcoming, loving, inclusive place that it is. And that is something that, you know, I think why we all have such beloved memories of Larry's work and continue to honor and support that everything that Carol is involved in, because we want to make this community always the best it can be. And so, you know, thank you all for coming today and for honoring Larry's work and his memory, and with this beautiful tree, which, if anything, I think it will inspire all of us to continue to give it our best to this community that we all love in Monterey Park. Thank you so much. And now it's my pleasure to invite up our colleague, our city treasurer, Amy Lee. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. Larry and Carol are the epitome of a wonderful neighbor. They are the example for America to follow. They listen, they lend a hand, they're there for you. His legacy should be for all of us to do better, to remember to be kind to each other, to lend a hand, and to listen. Carol, we are with you. You're not alone. He is with us, and he's with you. When the sun shines and the warmth on your face, he is with you. He is in the face of every child you see carrying a book. Take solace in the community and all the good things we have and all the great things you've built with him. Thank you. Thank you, Sullivan family, for sharing Larry with us and helping us make Monterey Park a great city. Thank you.
Yvonne, Carol's asked if you would like to say something. And then you want a mic to speak? Okay. Sorry to put you on the spot.
You're not getting off that easily.
Thank you, Carol. I keep telling people that this is the first event that I don't have to speak. I just want to share how thankful I appreciated me to Larry. And I still remember every time I talked to Larry, Larry said, Yvonne, you did a good job. Yeah, I said, as long as we can both sleep good at night. So we make sure we did the best decision for the city. So I always remember Larry, and I make sure that this is always in my mind, that we did the best for the city and we will sleep well at night. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mike King, I know Carol had asked you to speak as well. I know you're never one to shy away from a microphone, so.
Well, Mike is my first name anyway, so. Anyway, thank you, Carol, for asking me to speak. It's really appropriate that we stand here in this tree. It's almost as tall as Larry, I think, from my point of view. And when you talk to Larry, you had to look up the sky, no matter how depressed you are looking at your shoes. You had to look at toward the sky. And similar, this tree is very symbolic too, because this tree has deep roots. And no matter what the storm or weather or earthquake or whatever, this tree is solid, just like Larry's roots, to make us grounded, to shelter us in time of need. And so Larry was an amazing down-home guy who did amazing things. He served on the Planning Commission, the Personnel Commission, the Traffic Commission. In fact, I think last night's DUI patrol was dedicated to Larry. He wanted our community to be safe. Get it, traffic. Larry also served so many other causes. By the way, I'm focusing on Larry because Carol said, don't talk about me, Mike, you have to talk about Larry. So I'll include Carol at the end. But Carol, I'm trying to follow your instructions. Larry also served many other causes. Did you know he was on the LA Unified School District Bond Oversight Commission? Did you know that? Did you know he was president of the Lions Club not once but twice? He was event chair for the Kids Eyesight Program, chair of the American Cancer Society Best Strides event at East Los Angeles College. Did you know they raised over $75,000? That's Larry. He chaired the Special Olympics, was director of finance for the Special Olympics Games, and raised over $100,000 for the city's support of the German team at this huge event held at Barnes Park. Do you remember that? Any of you remember that? And Larry also loved serving on the grand jury, which he wanted to do again. That's a very respected position that only the most ethical and vetted persons can serve. And Larry also received many honors. This is a culmination of that, but certainly not the first. Larry was the Monterey Park Historical Society 2019 Honorary Grand Marshal for our city Playdates Parade. Remember that? Have you been in? Remember they used to come down the street here? The Monterey Park Women's Club awarded him its Citizens Award. That's pretty good for a man. Even Larry's dog won big. Larry's dog was first place at the Geranium Festival at Barnes Park. That's got to say it all. I mean, that's better than any human award, don't you think? Larry, as you know, also got a big kick out of supporting our library. He was honored at the 2019 Library Gala. And I remember we were auctioning a ride on the Goodyear blimp. Remember that, Yvonne? You guys kept bidding it up, and Larry kept responding, and he would bid it up. And Larry kept bidding it higher and higher. And Yvonne and Albert would bid it. And I remember saying out loud to Larry, I said, "You're killing me, Larry," in reference to that well-known mattress commercial on TV. And he really cracked up when I said that. But thanks to Larry, we got $8,000 for that ride, and it bought a lot of books and services for this library. Yes, Larry, you killed us with your kindness, your humanity, your love for Carol, especially your love, your eternal love for Carol. You too, Larry and Carol, are God's package deal gift for us. We can't think of one without the other. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. Can't have one. Remember those of you that are over 80? Remember that? I do. And it was so fitting, and I conclude with this, that Larry was going to do the speech contest for the Lions Club. But the night before the contest, he went into the hospital. And Larry passed doing the things that he enjoyed the most, serving others. So when we say we love you, Larry, we also say we love you, Carol. This tree will remind us of the love that Larry had for our city, especially above all, Larry's love for Carol and her love for him. So, Carol, we're in front of the library. Thank you for letting us borrow Larry as easily as we borrow those books over there. But today, we finally return Larry to you. And yes, no fines will be charged. Thank you.
At this time, I want to invite Carol, and then if there's any family members that want to join you as we reveal the plaque for the tree memorial. So Carol wants to say something. Can I bring that down?
Yeah, I know my great grandson JT asked me if I'm going to speak, so I guess I have to speak. First of all, I just want to thank everyone, because I know this is a busy time of the year, that you came out for us and for Larry. I want to thank Ving for the nomination, and he did this over a year and a half ago maybe. But then Larry got sick, so, Larry was sick for over a year and a half, so we kept postponing it. And Ving did try to come to the house the night before the council meeting to give him his plaque, but, we went to the hospital, and our paramedics actually, thank you to our own city's paramedics, were right there helping us and get Larry into, the hospital. And it was very strange, because we know the fire department and the police department so well, but to have them come into your house and help you, and go into your room, but they were there helping us. I do want to thank the city council also for approving all of this, and the city manager for approving this tree for Larry. I do want to thank Robert, and he probably has known Larry and I in the city probably the longest. And with all the different commissions, Robert always is there. And with Robert, we looked at a couple of trees, and I kind of was changing my mind. And Robert said, "No, Carol, this is the tree for Larry," because it was so important to me to include the city hall too, because Larry did a lot for the city. I mean, he cared about the city. He was dedicated, and he cared about everyone. And I want to thank all the friends for the years. I know, like Elizabeth said, Shirley Wong and I, we've known each other from day one on the very first commissions we did together. And the thing is that all of us that have met through the city, we are all still friends. Even Teresa Amador, when my sister was sick, she was there at my house with me, and she's still there every day, calling, texting, and even Victoria was on the first commission with me. And actually, one day, Larry was homesick, and he fell, and Sandy Hidalgo happened to be over there, and I couldn't pick him up. And I yelled for her, and she came, and she goes, "I got you, Larry." And she picked him up. So we saved a call to the paramedics that day, you know. But there are friends here that even from before me, Dino and Siri, who knew Larry before me, and they're here today. And so friends from before, and I have a friend here that I've known Jess Torres since I was 28, him and his wife. And he's here, and I knew Jess before Larry, but we've known each other for years. And like I say, I can't thank everyone. I can't thank even the Women's Club for their support. When Larry was sick, he said to me, "Your friends and your family will be there. And you'll have," Ving actually got me through the first year, and Bob Jin, they would pick me up and take me everywhere. And it's kind of funny, I think I could still drive, I hope, you know. And I could pull my own trash cans in still, I think, you know. But everyone, the neighbors, everyone has been so helpful. And I can't say how much we do love the city. And like I say, we've all become friends. It's a very unusual city. If you even look on Facebook, you can see that we're all friends. And I thank you for your support. The main thing I would like to say is, I mean, I go to concerts last year with my group of friends, and this year, you know, they knew I wanted not to go. But we went to see Seal a year ago. And I love Seal. Some of you are probably too young to know Seal. But his saying was, "Love will know your name. And love will know all your names." So if I missed anyone, I love you all. And I'm so thankful. Like Larry said, and you will. And Jason is one that picks me up and takes me everywhere, and actually where he's even picking me up next week, and we're going to Monrovia and pick up Teresa. So I mean, this is the city, and we've all met in the city, and we've all become friends. So that way now Teresa doesn't have to drive from Monrovia here, you know. So the city is unbelievable, and my family. Here's my great grandson. I have 3 great grandsons, and I have the best family. I'm very blessed. My son and my daughter, and they're married, and my great-grandkids. And I don't know where's the little elf? My little elf is here, too. Oh, I guess they're on the side. But, yeah. But anyhow, and like I say, Robert, you know, thank you. Oh, always holding my hand, anything in the city and everything, and even as friends, you know. I probably missed a lot I was going to say, but thank you, everyone. I love you all.
You know, it being Larry's birthday today, I think it would only be fitting.
Come to think of it, Lauren and Amanda, do you guys have the cake pops? On the table. Okay, well, to go pass them out, honey. Go get Lauren and pass them out, because it is his birthday. And I had my friend Sandy order cake pops for everyone. And she asked me, what is Larry's colors? I says, well, he likes to wear yellow and peach, but his colors are Notre Dame colors, because there's no other team but Notre Dame, you know. And then, and also him being Irish and English, there's no other. Irish is the only thing. So there might be some green cake pops in there too, because Notre Dame and Irish, that was the only thing Larry believed in, you know. So, thank you.
All right, hold on. You gonna get it started?
What do I say? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Larry. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, if I can go ahead and get counsel and Carol and then any family member.
You guys are ready? Everyone ready? Sorry. Okay, I'll just pick this up and I'll get ready. 1, 2, 3.
Says Larry and Carol Sullivan, resident volunteers to humanity and humanitarian in honor and tribute to community involved and humanism by the city of Monterey Park. Yay!